Today's horoscope, Sagittarius March 23, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The moon spends the day in your home and family sector, and you're paying more attention to your needs for comfort and familiarity. With your enthusiasm for emotional understanding, people around you may also open up. Today's Mars-Chiron transit can help you recognize the things you're outgrowing. You're making room for ideas, goals, and attitudes that support your new perspective. It's possible that interactions with a partner are intense and revealing. You can learn a lot about someone if you are willing to look for answers. At the same time, offering some information that can help someone can be an excellent way to show your affection. You can be feeling especially enthusiastic about special interests these days, and you might draw people into your experience who inspire and motivate you to seek more meaning. A relationship or potential relationship can encourage you to pursue a new interest or project. Your love horoscope. Whether you're single or already romantically attached, you could have more going on than you feel comfortable admitting. This is especially significant when considering the moon's journey through Scorpio and your emotionally driven fourth house of home, family matters, and innermost feelings. However, it's Luna's square to Mars-Venus in Aquarius and your committed seventh house of agreements, compromise, and significant others that could make things challenging. Having said that, this is where setting healthy boundaries come into play so that no one becomes triggered by your emotional waves. It's okay to take some space if needed. Your career horoscope. How can you transform your assets? As Mercury conjuncts Jupiter in Pisces today, you may just believe that anything is truly possible. Mental Mercury is scheming and dreaming of your ability to invest, merge, or capitalize on your assets. If you focus on writing your manifestations down or speaking them into existence, you could be surprised. Writing down your goals can help you streamline your process, especially if you are going back and forth. Talking about your ideas with a trusted confidant or partner can also lead to an inspiring conversation. Your finance horoscope. The sun's departure from your financial sector may have taken the solar spotlight off your financial situation and money matters, but a day on you are likely to be just as motivated and just as well-resourced. If anything, you are even more confident when it comes to taking your financial power back, and the dream is becoming more transparent. Social life today. Keeping a cool head is important. Problems you encounter seem impossible to solve. Don't ignore the possibility of adopting a totally new approach. Calmly accept advice and help from your coworkers or those with some experience of your situation. You'll be expected to demonstrate more flexibility than normal. Your dating horoscope. Whatever else you do, don't get out your wallet. Someone is going to try to lock you into an agreement today, but you can plan for the future without being locked into anything. Flirting tips. If you feel your romantic life needs re-evaluating, make an assessment of your personal life and understand what is positive, unique, and desirable about you, also what you want and why from a relationship. In this way you can create a sure and positive impression when you first meet others that they can respect. Lucky numbers: 6, 17, 23, 39, 42. Your well-being horoscope. Today's transit will have you wondering if you will possibly manage to get to everything you need to do on time. If you are focusing on your relationships, you may find that you put more pressure on yourself than you need to. As always, use communication to relax your expectations so that you are not distracted from what's really important. If you are feeling a little extra tension, it would be a good idea to drink copious amounts of water. Your daily numeroscope. Today can bring a lot of enjoyment. Yours is generally a light-hearted and easygoing personality that can make the most of any situation that comes your way. The presence of a vibration will enhance your creative and expressive skills, making plenty of opportunities for you to go from having fun with others to making progress in your career. Whatever you have on your agenda, you'll handle things like a pro. Don't hesitate to speak your mind or tackle any problems. Daily Planetary Overview. The Moon squares Saturn overnight, which can inflate the ego. You could wake up thinking you know better than every other person alive, and you have the answers others seem to lack. This is likely not the case. Trying to advise anyone on how to best conduct themselves isn't likely to be well received, mostly because everyone else is having these same feelings. The Moon sextiles Pluto as well, so keep these thoughts to yourself no matter how hard it is to bite your tongue this morning. Midday, the Moon moves into Sagittarius, the sign of fun and celebration, which should lighten your sour mood from the morning. Later, the Moon trines the Sun, and it will be even more apparent that you really don't know everything about everything. You'll be grateful if you manage to keep your opinions to yourself. If the Moon's shift into Sagittarius has you overthinking projects you need to complete, don't hesitate to write down any constructive ideas that come to you so you can begin to put them into action tomorrow. Finding inner balance might be hard for you to do because you always want to be the best at everything and take on projects by yourself. Learning to take the time to smell the flowers is key now. This will teach you to live in the present and focus on what truly matters. Find peace of mind in all that you do whenever possible. Sky for today. In the morning, the Scorpio Moon sextiles Pluto in Capricorn, helping us to eliminate negative habits. It can be difficult to identify our limiting patterns, and an even greater challenge to break chains that lock us in cycles of stress and fear. We now recognize that our behaviors are the true source of our imprisonment, and that no one has the power to keep us stuck but ourselves. The Moon then enters a void period lasting 3 hours, providing a chance to calibrate to newfound self-awareness. Just before noon, the Moon enters Sagittarius, ending its void of course. Over the next 2 days, we are excited to expand our horizons. We want to roam and explore. If we are stuck at a desk or forced to do detailed work, it can feel a bit like we are in captivity. However, we don't need to physically travel at this time. The Sagittarius Moon offers opportunities to discover something new through remote learning or chatting with those with foreign perspectives. We can even begin to plan an adventure or spec out a travel itinerary for a later time.